Should be live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Hans channel. Okay, seems like we're live on Twitter. We are live on YouTube. Welcome into the stream, Red Squirrel. Wait. Always here quite early. Andrew Garrett, hello. Good afternoon. Mr. Hicks Honcho. I need a way. Yeah, what did I tell you guys? It's not over yet. It's funny because I called this so early and B-Roots has me blocked. Claims he got in late. But this was fairly launched. So nothing interesting really happened, but I like the market structure here. You've got clear higher lows. And you're trying to break out here. It's pretty much just a matter of time. Market cap 400k. I was buying some here. So I like it. Might have just, anyway. Getting your requests. We have 13 viewers on YouTube and only 2 likes. On Twitter, there are 22 viewers. I would really like to see those likes a little bit higher, right? It's not asking too much, but it really helps. It also pumps your bags, right? So yeah, let's smash them. Throw in your requests. Let's take a look at your charts. Until you guys put something interesting in the chat, I'll just go through the top trending coins. LUSD being one of them. This is the 4-hour chart. I really need to put this water away before I mess it on some expensive shit. Let's look at it on the daily. Nothing really bearish here, but these indicators are quite high, right? I should probably take some profits here. This looks like a double top forming here. Even the 3-day is quite high. See what you guys are saying. Let's see. What did I do with my restream? Let's see if I can get the chat, because I'm gonna need to see chat from Twitter as well. And restream gives me that, so I think I am a little bit laggy. So if I'm laggy, it's fine. You don't need to see 60 frames a second either way. So yeah, GME, just chilling. Will it a flip, Dick with but how did I know that question's gonna come? I mean, that's quite a stretch. That's a long way to go. That's like, it's like a 10x. What's Dick with about? Dick with about is at 9 million. GME. Is at 400. That's a 20x. So no. Where's the money gonna come from? I still think it's gonna do well. Right, B-Roots has me blocked, so I'm not involved in the narrative at all, right? I'm just looking at the technicals, and I think they're still some more interesting things that is going to come from the GME and the Roaring Kitties saga. And Andrew Tate is all up on it as well. So, and I'm pretty sure all of the other charts do look well, do look good. What am I doing? Let's look at GME on Solana. See if this has market structure. Okay, so yeah, this needs a little bit more time to go. Wow. Let's look at another one. Let's look at the one on Ethereum. Yeah, these do need a little bit more time. That's a 2.5 million market cap. I shouldn't be looking at, should just be looking at the top ones. I mean, is this on base? Yeah, GameStop on base. This looks great. Yeah, so it is just a matter of time, I think, before it runs again. Pretty much, I think what I'm trying to say, it really hasn't played out just yet. Had it happened the same last time, Jimmy initially pumped, then it cooled down, almost everybody forgot about it, then it ran again. Decent pumping. Let me know, let me know. Look at game. Let's look at game. I prefer past-gen coins. I don't like scary shit. I mean, I'd rather buy a funny meme than scary stuff. Some people might like that, but I prefer not to watch horror movies. And this just haunts me from my childhood. So a meme should be funny, it shouldn't be scary. Otherwise, I don't know if it does well. I tend to say I don't hate it, don't date it, so I should probably get it, right? Yeah, I guess, man, it's in the reload zone, right? I can't fault the granny for getting some here. It's at 16k. The RSI is, it's got bullish, hidden bullish divergence. Do you know what? I'm actually gonna buy this after the stream. Hopefully, I remember. You guys are gonna are you guys gonna front run me now? When I'll add it to my watch list. Yeah, so I always say, even though I hate it, because I have some pulse that needs to be allocated into the meme coins. It's just from pure meme coin profits. So there we have a little bit of a retracement going on here. Yeah, just see BTC pulling back here. So quite a violent pullback, but this was happened very, very quickly here. So we are probably going to come back and retest these breakout levels for BTC. This is good. I don't want Boston to take off now. Let's just chill and create some structure here, right? Before moving out of the area that we're currently in. Yeah, I should be getting some of this here. Of that coin. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, right? This is not me telling you what to do. This is just what I do, right? As the granny style of investor. You guys should check out my Twitter, and at the pinned tweet you will find all of the coins that I've launched. All of them were relatively fairly launched, but all of them are very, very cheap. And still, but you can see how they've all rallied recently quite powerfully. Either way, you can find the on my profile. You can find the granny tokens here. Go and check out the spreadsheet. You can see the market cap, the supply, the total PLS size. I don't update this side regularly. I will, because it's quite important. And you can see the price of the costs. You can see the market cap growth that's been recorded here. I take a data point every now and then. It's not really necessary to have an update every day. But either way, yeah, it was relatively cheap. It's moving up quite quickly, and it still needs to get updated either way. Do go check it out. So it's like still less than 300k. I think it should be worth a lot more, right? See, there's 100 viewers now. Imagine at the peak of the bull run when PLS is like super high. Let's see, guys, drop your requests. Let me actually get through all of the URX you can heal through in a few. Game, ICOSA, like Telegrams, can you please look at the PLSX ratio? Can you look at text and game? Okay, we've just looked at game. Yeah, I actually want to get some game. I should get some here. Vernon. Okay, let's look at ICOSA for you. Pretty much USD value, you're still in the reload zone. You're creating good market structure here, but you need to close candles. I mean, you can use the line chart. You need to close candles above this level here. That's USD. It's not really relative for me, or relevant for me, excuse me. So this is bearish divergence here on the daily chart. Very overextended. It's done nicely, but it needs to come down for me. I can be interested in this level. You can see where most of the volume was traded, and that it has confluence with the reload zone, with my reload zone. So I can get it at this 1,355 PLS per ICOSA. You can see the green box here. That is the nosebleed section for me. I can clean up the chart for you. There's no reason. Yeah. So I'm bearish here. I sold some recently. I could be wrong, right? So that's why I always leave a 50% of a bag. And that's the same as if you were providing liquidity in full range. That is ICOSA. I'm going to go through them quickly because you don't really need to sit on these, try and explain these things for long. PLSX ratio, pretty much PLSX is very, very powerful versus PLS since it created its bottom here. This honestly looks to me like it wants to go higher. And this, it recently just peaked above its all-time high. So this is a cup and handle, a classic cup and handle, which gives you a measured move to 0.75. So that's 3/4 of a PLS for a PLSX. Did I say that right? Yeah, that's 3/4 of PLS for one PLSX. We can also look at an extension. I don't really use these trend-based extensions. So that's the 2.618. We should probably look at the 1.618. Yeah, so those are your targets. We probably get to parity with PLS, I think. Might overperform. This is where you take profits on this extension. Pretty much, to summarize it, I can't get it here for the long term. I don't know what kind of a trader you are. I was accumulating it down here. And there are receipts on KDP's channel as well. We get through all the YouTube chat, and I'll go to the other one. Texan on Pulse Chain. Texan token. That's a 500 million market cap, right? This doesn't look bad. You've got a double bottom here, a large W. Sorry, my phone's just pinging me now. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, I mean, I like these charts that do these violent double bottoms, because at the if you do it like on the weekly and you flatten it out, it's gonna look something like that. Oh wow, that was ugly. Sorry. You create some market structure here. You get out of this into the bull market. Um, and obviously you can have your extensions from that as well. I'll just use the normal extensions because that's what I'm used to. So those are your bull market targets. It's a lot of zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros and a 5, 4. But we're really interested against PLS, right? And did your lows hold? Let's see if your lows held. No, you made new lows here, but that's quite good actually, because you created bullish divergence here as the price action's lower, yet the indicator is still higher, and this is the weekly time frame, so this is quite powerful here. And you do have a little W there. Yeah, I mean, it looks really good, dude. Not gonna lie. So congratulations if you've held all the way through there. So yeah, I think that was a very valuable analysis for you. I mean, I don't really like doing extensions from a new low, so I'll just leave it at that. But let's just do it for fun. There's some extensions. Either way, it really doesn't make sense to look at it like on a ratio. It doesn't tell you much. Stakes and token. X and PLS ratio. Well, I guess that's the normal or the pulse chain hex. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this. This is the weekly time frame. Let's go back to USD quickly. Yeah, there's nothing wrong here. This is this bottom held, and this is a new double bottom. You can clearly see that this wants to form a W here. Through all that, and we've still made another higher low. So you've got one higher low. And did this make a new low? Yeah, that was a new low. But it's still fine. This one recently held as well. So we still have 1, 2 higher lows. And this was his third one now that's formed here. I mean, that's absolutely perfect market structure. Do we have bullish divergences? Okay, we're really interested on the ratio. And I mean, I can do an extension for you guys to show you where this might be going in the future, right? I don't usually use this one, but we'll take a look at this one first. So yeah, that's 20 cents in the bull market. And I like that conservative target. So profit taking between 16.6 cents and 20 cents. And a pretty perfect market structure. This is what you want to see formed. Because the better that base that you form and the longer it moves sideways, and really the more volatile it is, the higher the upside will be in the future. And if you really wanted some, it has stopped out here. It's just, it's going to need some time, right, to move sideways here. It's going to look something like this. And then it will eventually rally. Maybe just tap the all-time highs before going down, because this is a cycle after pulse chain, I think. Or are we going to say all of them are in the same cycle? So if you do want some, the granny needs to wait for these areas. Now this is the ratio between PLS and pulse. Kind of missed the boat. You need to wait for this to come down a little bit. And it is a little bit overextended here, so you might just get it. Now I don't know what your trading strategy is, but this is just what I do. So I'm trying to catch this V of the W out of here. That higher low. That double bottom, if you want to call it that. Mexican Hill. Trump, we're going to go through them quickly for you. What's going on here? It's Trump on ETH, right? Yeah, 4 months old, 1.5 market cap. So taking off here, right? So this is the market telling you that you should be interested in this. And yeah, that's a nice little double bottom that it's formed here. Very, very good market structure. But it has left the station, and I want to get some here. Let's put on the indicator. You can see where most of this volume was traded at the 88.6 level. So don't be surprised if it comes back right here, and then that's where I'll get it. Nice. I love this low market cap. It's going to be split in half. So might actually be a good idea to have a Tetra minute order, a limit order there. I heard that Tetra is not working. I don't know. Could be wrong. You might just miss this bottom. So I probably start nibbling somewhere here. Probably here. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, and you can see the 3-day. That's beautiful. And the accumulation down here. But as this is a quick move, this is an inefficiency in the market. But you can see where the traffic starts, right? It's quite clear. It starts at this wick. I like that. Don't sleep on Politify. Okay. Solid X. It's probably time for this to go. It's had a lot of time to accumulate. Up 26%. I would just love to know what the real market cap is. I think it's I think the top holder, so it's 10% of what it's currently at. So that's like 16 million. I think it's just a little bit high here, but I got some in here. But you can see clear higher lows. You started forming new higher highs here. And so there's a clear W here. It's already too late, a little bit high. But if you don't have some, I mean, what's a few pulse between a few friends? Right, it's close enough. Clear market structure there. That's broken out. You're just retesting that clear breakout zone there. Yeah, clear higher lows. It is ready. It's just a matter of time. Okay, I need to remember dog. Dog is an airdrop to. I should shout this guy out so we can get you guys to maybe buy some of the rune stones or the pulse stones. Execute. Here we go. So this is this guy's project. He airdropped active wallets a rune stone. You could have listed it on Mintra, I think, and then gotten the dog airdrop. Then you could have um, also listed rune stones. Oh, you could send them to the burn address, and then you got a pulse stone airdrop to you. So yeah, do go follow him. He and there's a new one now as well, which I've just completed actually. So this is the @0x execute. Do go follow him and maybe buy a runestone, just so you can participate in the quests. The pulse stone is obviously more expensive. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get to dog, because this is airdropped for free. If you can't find the coin, just do dog/PLS, but don't press enter, because here we go. It's this one with the moon. 4K liquidity, 5.7K market cap. You're back in the reload zone in USD value, but we really don't care about that. Very, very volatile. But let's see if you're in the reload zone. I mean, you're just above it. I can't fault the granny if she wanted to get some here. These are new lows. Yeah, it's a free airdrop, right? So it is going to be volatile. There's not a lot of volume. But right, getting something here at 57K market cap, and you can go check out the holders here. Pretty sure this is what is called early, right? Now, do be cognizant of the fact that some people did get this for free. I didn't get this one. I was sleeping on it. Um, I'm gonna start falling behind now. So Wings is this was launched after Icarus. 1 million market cap. I don't know. If it's what it's like a religious connotation to it. I don't know what it's about. But you've got a clear W there. That's where you should have been getting it. But it's still in the reload zone, as you can see. The RSI is like in the middle of nowhere. Did it create bearish doves here? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I did create bearish doves. So this it's gonna come down one more time, probably to the retest the breakout level, which is this area here. That's where I would get it for the next leg up at 22 2000 200,000 224K PLS per Wings. Should have said it. It's much easier to say it like that. So that was Wings. Hark. I haven't heard about Hark. Baby Shark. Oh. Launched by probably Steve Edson, right? Nice chart. But unfortunately, this is a nosebleed section. I can't get it here. Unfortunately, I have to let it go. 40K liquidity. Why is this 440K here? Did I just not look? I mean, it's breaking out here. That song's gonna be stuck in my head now forever. I mean, I wish I had some because it looks like it wants to go higher. Yeah, no, I can see it. It was smart to launch it with an exotic pair. It does work, right? Because you can see it in the chart, and this chart wants to go higher. You can see the clear higher lows and the higher highs. It's already broken out. You do you. I can't chase it. Like I wish I knew about it earlier. then I would have spoken of it very highly. High. Well, let's forget about words, right? Tetra P, Tetra P as usual. Guys, throw a bit of money in Tetra. Obviously, they're building an ecosystem to support us. I think that's the same as just buying some potatoes just to support people that build infrastructure or utility. Um, I mean, here on the USD value, these are charts that I love to see, right? That are like this cheap, and you can see it starting to form market structure. You can see the W's, the rounding, whatever you want to call it. Did you lose these lows? Was these news lows? Uh, okay, it actually held. So you still have your market structure here, which is something I love to see. Yeah, that's your perfect double bottom that's formed there. Obviously, this needs to hold here, right? Versus PLS, yeah, I mean, you've held beautifully. Rounding off here, yeah, probably heading higher, right? So, I mean, you're probably not going to get like 1,000 X's on this. The market cap's already at 5 million. But it doesn't mean you can't make money here, right? I don't know what you guys' style of trading is. We can put on the line chart. And you can obviously see clear W's here, right? There's a perfect example of a W with a higher low. So that is, you've got market structure. Now you can look for divergences, which I don't see right off the bat, but you can go looking for them on other indicators, and eventually you'll find one with divergence because, yeah, you can just see it on the chart. And then again, it's in the reload zone, so it's got all the ticks I need to go long here. You see, it's still inside the reload zone, even on the line chart. So there you go. 5-6 million. It's pretty high for pulse chain. But we're going to see much higher valuations, like high relative to where we're currently at in the market, right? But once again, it doesn't mean you can't make money. So yeah, there's a little leverage play on PLS. Obviously, there's more degen things you can do. And I'm not telling you where to go and what to do. Dick with butt. I mean, I can get technical. Um, um, clear divergences on the daily on the USD value. We can go to higher time frames. There's no divs there, but you can see where the RSI is printed. The weekly hasn't printed yet. You can clearly see the downtrend in volume here as price is going higher. This is also called the divergences. It is up since its most recent retracement, which was, let's see what this retracement was, 81%, which was not much for a meme coin. They tend to do a lot more. And from there, you're up 8x about. So, value for this, if you ask the fib tool, is this area down here, all right? And that is where the granny unfortunately has to wait for to get those things. The fib tool doesn't tell you that it's stopped or anything. The fib analyst just continues moving the fib tool higher until he gets his retracement. Maybe he never gets it right, but there are thousands and these days even millions of opportunities, not only on this chain but on other chains, and new coins constantly launching. This is a 3-day versus PLS, the ratio which we're actually interested in. And you can see a clear divergences here as this is making lower highs, but the price action is making higher lows. That's just from a technical perspective. I'm not calling a top here. I don't know where it tops out. Just you do you, boo. Um, so if I wanted to get some and I'm not exposed to this at all, I would have to wait for these areas here. This massive wick has wrecked the chart for us, so let's just see if we can look at it somewhere else. This is 23 days old. This one has most of the data. Hopefully this was listed well. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, but this looks very bullish here, right? These are still higher lows, and this is the type of consolidation you want to see. And that's the confirmation of the breakout right there if you start closing candles there. Okay, we wanted to see where most of the volume was traded. And that is right inside the reload zone, right? Just below it. Now, obviously, this is not the largest pair, but this does a lot of volume compared to the. This is always more than 100% of the liquidity that this one does. For some reason, yeah, you can see here. This has 400k and it's only doing 70k volume. This one is 150k and it's only doing 2.2. Now compare that in percentages, right? That's not even half of, that's like a quarter, 25% of the liquidity pool. And the one on PLSX is doing double. That's more than 200% or just below 200%. Please do excuse me. So yeah, we do have that. Then obviously there's divergences on all time frames. Doesn't matter really where you look, but it hasn't been confirmed yet. Like I told you guys before I pulled out the dick with bat that we can get technical, right? But then again, there's hidden bullish divergences here, and right, uh, pretty much all I can do is like it's impossible. No one can tell you that it's a top or a bottom. Maybe there are some very good professional traders that have spent a lifetime looking at charts that can spot bottoms and stuff. I just know where I'm allowed to get some, and I have to wait for those areas. I mean, I was in this very early, right? So then again, you need to consider my situation as well, which makes looking at these charts incredibly difficult and to tell people, this is what I think about a chart because I have no idea what your situation is. But even Sami will tell you to wait for a pullback. I don't know. I think he's also struggling to give people advice with something like this, because these they do tend to take a long time to top out the tank and coins, right? We have to give them that, and that's a compliment, right? And right, guys, I never shit on anyone's coins, right? Like, don't hate them, don't date them, just trade them, right? I hate it a little bit on the game, but it's just because I really don't like scary movies. But that's not even scary. That's more gore, right? This is just some people like it for some reason. I'm not gonna judge. So Dick with that. That's it's performed really well. I would obviously love for this to just continue higher because I have quite a lot of this, right? I'm so way behind, guys. But anyway, Peter Parker pushed at 911. The ticker is Pulse Chat. Um, yeah, I have some of this. It's in my LP. Like I threw most of the Tangan coins just in an LP because it's too many, and it's the exact same thing that I do with the Granny Star, right? Every double, um, I lose half of my of the side of the LP. And you're doing the same in a full range. I mean, this is at all-time highs, right? Like, I don't like buying these things here. And if I never get a fill, and this is just a new chart that only goes up, right? We heard it with GIF. Like, obviously, no offense to the GIF guys, right? I made a lot of money on GIF, and once again, I would love for it to just go higher. But once you start hearing that it can only go up and stuff, run. Okay. Good, Manuela. I mean, you can see the W here. We can pull up volume, and it's going to be very, very low. Just take off the log chart. I really hate a log chart. Right, where is most of this volume traded? Right, this is where these guys got their positions. And they're all in the LP, so they've all had impermanent loss here, so they're not really selling. So I think they don't even mind sitting here and let us do its correction, right? I mean, I can tell you where this is going. There. And this is an M forming here. This is the opposite of a W here. I can literally just flip this chart and this range is already established. But then again, this is where everybody is interested, right? This is where and while you're getting requests for these things here. CDP on CoinGecko. Liquidity is mainly on PHUX. Now, do you want me to pull up Gecko terminal? Let me just pull it up here, see if I can get it. Gecko term. Because Gecko terminal charts. Let's see if we can find it. CDP. I don't think you can paste contract counters. Carp DM pension. Oh yeah. Yeah, I bought some of this. I'm already underwater on this. 200k. Liquidity 10k. Oh, $200. Doesn't matter where most of the volume is traded. I just want to see the chart history. This looks good right off the bat, right? You can see the clear W breakout now. It's breaking out now. Versus DAI. Hopefully there's a PLS pair. Here we go. Market cap 100k. Yeah, and it's breaking out now. I should get some because I'm underwater in this. There's a lots of stuff I need to go buy after this live stream. This is why I do these. So yeah, thank you guys. You guys created a lot of value for me as well. Oh my word, guys. Goodbye. Order yourself some rooibos tea from South Africa. Get that shit. It has no caffeine in it. It's beautiful. Right. It's breaking out here. I like this chart. It's lovely. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to find divergences. It was obviously quite overvalued here when it launched. I like it. There you go. Now go front run me. It's obviously not a meme coin, so it's not sexy, but it doesn't mean you can't make money. PZN, please. I mean, PZN looks good. Like, it's undeniable. But I'm not a huge fan of reflection tokens. And I think Conrad Zen still has me blocked. Yeah, this is breaking out. We've got a beautiful little tight consolidation there, the W breakout. I mean, do I need to mark it for you? You can see the clear breakout. And what it is just a higher high, right? That was your previous high here. And a downtrend is defined by lower highs, right? And then suddenly you make a new high, but this high is higher than the previous one. Now it needs to close here and preferably get another confirmation candle as well. So confirmation candle still needs to close above there. It can retest it and break below, but it still just needs to close up there. Let's draw a little candle in there. Okay, you get the idea. Just still needs to close above the line. Then it's confirmed. Right, there's still a lot of time. You don't have to like take the breakout. Yeah, and a beautiful double bottom. Now that's versus USD. We don't really mind that. And you can see the strength it has versus PLS, but it stopped out here. Its USD value can still go higher because it's bonded against PLS, so it will get dragged up versus PLS. But it's pretty overvalued versus PLS itself here. Right, you've missed the cheap prices down here. It's more than double. These guys that caught the lows here are more than double. Right, you can see this made new lows, but it's not the end of the world. So yeah, so for so if you've missed this, this is where you would be interested. And we can see where all the volume was traded, and it's right in this area. I don't know if you're gonna get the chance, but it's undeniable that it has some strength. We might not like it, but it's there. You can't tell the market. PDI. Here we go. They're still around. This is it's held up well versus and I like these double bottoms that it's forming there. Probably formed it just a bit above the reload zone. Remember, this is, look at this market cap, massive, right? 11 million. Right, I would just put a little bit less in something like this, or you would probably have to put in more, right? Because you would need a lot of leverage in this. I don't like the market structure up here. I don't like the fact that the indicators are this high. And it's about to break down. You can see the M that is forming here. Right, if it fails to make a new high here. Definitely not cheap. Definitely not in the reload zone. This is the nosebleed section for me. I can only be interested again down here. Now I have bags of this, so I'm not stressed. Like it can go higher. But that's just what I think. And the Itropa pairs, for some reason, the RSI never gets really reset. It just literally chills. Like, look at these. Anyway. So this does look like distribution for me. Teddy looks a little bit better because it hasn't had this most recent run just yet. Wings info on IcarusCoin.io. There you go. Arquiz launched with Steve. So yeah, I like that. Igno. Never heard of that. Igno. Ignore. 1 month old. 1.8k liquidity. Still active. See if the Twitter is still active. Ignore the artist. Okay, so Tangang. 15k market cap. I like that. Is this on the Tangang list coins? I might get some. It's just above my reload zone. And I'm going to move on quickly so you guys can stop sniping my shit. Spooky. Dude, I've held this all the way. I mean, it's probably not even on this chart. Like, I was down a lot on this. I just forgot about it. But that's why I just risk a little and like, I can just sit and forget these things. But I mean, I zoomed out like far for you guys, and this is not where value is at. 600k market cap. Very, very volatile. So you can see where these guys, what was that? These guys got their coins, right? This is where the majority of coins were bought. Obviously, it can form a new point of control, but it's going to need a lot of time trading in these ranges. Either way, I can be interested down here, not up there. Like, not calling tops or anything. I don't know how high it goes. What's up? Axis pair gave you a signal. Real market cap is roughly 70 to 80 million. So that's probably for SolidX. This is a new pair. I love all the data I can get. I can see the clear W here. I want this because I don't like this wick here. It doesn't even have to take that long. You can do it in the next candle. Then it's gonna have that nice little W. I mean, that's, those are lower. I would have liked them to be like equal, but this is actually fine. I mean, it is technically there, right? Just draw that again. Right, it comes here. So you do technically have that W, and it's closing now. It's confirming. There's your W. So it is technically sound. I can't be finicky about it. This is why the line chart just paints a clearer picture. But a technician would look at the candlesticks itself. But if we're really going to be technical, that is a valid W, right? But then you have to wait for that confirmation there, that close. It's not the end of the world, right? But I still like that lower W there. Now that is versus USD. Let's see what it looks like versus PLS. At the end of the day, that's all you have to do. Yeah, that's a sound, technically sound W there. Then you obviously have the larger one. This has been confirmed. It's a clear breakout. See how high it goes, because generally you get a retracement after you get your measured move hit, which we're at right now. So you're having a little bit of consolidation here. Let's see, it's holding up well here, so it's probably going higher. And I mean, it's still in the reload zone. Like, I have to wait for the reload zone, which we do have. Then I have to wait for market structure, which we do have. We can look for confirmation of indicator confirmation, which would be divergences. I'm pretty sure I can massage these indicators to find me one. And the MACD is generally the one you would go to find divergences. I mean, we're probably going to have to look at the whole index because you guys are all interlinked. I mean, I do like that daily cross there on the MACD, right? That's clear as day if you like trading the MACD. So yeah, that's a signal that fired like a few days ago. If you look at where it fired bearishly, it's down here. I mean, that could probably use that as indicator confirmation. You don't have to look for divergence. You just need 3 reasons to take a trade, and it can even be a bullish cross on the EMAs or whatever indicator you like using, right? So we have location. You can find indicator confirmation somewhere, and then you have technically sound market structure because you've got higher lows. It's a clear W. Trump, we've looked at Trump. We looked at solid X at the start, didn't we? Still higher lows. That's your breakout level, and it's just retested another breakout level and held successfully. It's not the best W on the candlesticks that I would have liked, but you can see it clearly on the line chart. And obviously, I need to wait for the 61.8, and I've gotten it a few times, and I've reloaded, so. The HOA chart. This is versus USD. I'll just cover it quickly. These were the new highs. You can see just a wick higher. There, right? Prices are higher, indicators are lower. The last time you saw divergences like these were there. These are just larger time frames, right? It confirmed the bearish divergences when it broke below the M, which was this area here. So this candle here confirmed the bearish divergences. The price chart then went down 70%. So if we do have that same thing happen there, but yeah, let's not get into that. Just bearish divergences there. And this is the 3-day chart. The weekly is even weaker. But then again, it can easily invalidate this bearish divergence. Easily is, that's what do you say? That's probably a strong word. Because it's going to take a lot of effort, in fact, to push this up higher, to invalidate this bearish divergence, which is not impossible, right? It can 100% do that. And this is a large time frame, so it's going to play out probably over a few months, right? But it needs to start going, right? It's got a lot of room and a lot of work to do. You don't have much market structure on this large time frame because this is a V bottom, and you guys know how much I like a W, right? Then again, if you do get a retracement here and you still make a higher low here, you get that absolutely beautiful market structure for a massive expansion wave into the future, right? And this is how Elliott wave works. Now, I'm not an Elliott wave expert. This is probably your first wave, second wave. This can't be the third wave. So we're going to look at it on the log chart. This is probably the first wave here. I should never have gotten into the Elliott wave here. Yeah, so I think the best thing that you can hope for here is a good correction. Create a little bit of a W here, and then you have it probably doesn't even have to play out that long. Something like this, right? Boom, outperformance. Right, and that's your spear to carry everything higher. But then again, you need PLS to perform well. Not necessarily if you want your PLS ratio to outperform, but you obviously want your PLS, the ratio that you're selling into, to be worth a lot more US dollars. That would just be a bonus, right? Hit the like. Thoughts on post-gen Trump? Guys, you like the Trump coin, eh? Yeah, it's a little bit too late now. You can see all the retailers here requesting this very low market cap coin, so it's probably too late. Oh, you're pumping it again now while I was talking about it. Yeah, it's gonna come down to this range here, and this is where I'm gonna go get it. You guys are gonna get chase it here. You've probably already bought in. So yeah, I'll just wait for your these guys to dump on your heads, and then you guys to panic sell, and then I'll buy your orders down here. Okay. This is the second time I've talked about it. I did chart the Trump coin. Can you check on PZen, please? We've looked at PZen. XCH. I did an analysis on this a very long time ago. So yeah. Um, I just hope I can find the right chart that I've used in the past. Yeah, you can see I've drawn on this chart before. Okay, let's just put on the log scale here quickly. I don't know if this is all the data that we have. So a little bit of outperformance here. You can see what I drew in, but obviously the chart went a little bit higher. But then again, we're still back in this area in the reload zone, right? It's funny how that works. So yeah, you're creating that W now, and if I put on your line chart, you're going to see the clear W. Although it's not a valid W yet, so it's going to have to do this. And I mean, I've been telling you guys for a long time that this is like the last dip before the altcoins take off. Right? It doesn't matter which one, but this is before they take off is probably not the right word. And once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I am an educated random fool on the internet. To speak to your professionally trained financial advisor, right? I don't know. I do not know anything, and you're gonna get wrecked if you listen to me. Okay. Yeah, I like that, and I would probably get some here if I liked it. And then again, you can see the large weekly W here. And these are where you should be getting these coins. I mean, you can literally have your pick at them. They all look like that. See what you guys are saying. I'm struggling to get through. Hi Hans, kan jy kyk na Solid X? Ek het nou net na Solid X gekyk. Dink ek het nou al 2 keer daarna gekyk. That is me and the Dutch guy speaking 2 different languages and understanding each other. How come no one was charting Trump? It did a 10,000x, 100,000x. I did it really? Oh, here we go. I mean, you can list. This has $1,000 liquidity, bro. There's probably more somewhere else, right? So this was most likely listed with $2 or $3. Yeah. And this is why you get these exponential gains, because it started at nothing. You can see here the market cap. So it also, no one really captures these gains, and those people that captures those gains, like the bots, are up massively, and they don't respect the chart or the community, so they'll just dump on it. So these tend to take a while to get flushed out, and it's not a lot of liquidity, dude. This, no one can sell into this. I mean, check it. This guy put in $200 and took out 500. I mean, it's not a lot, right? But you're gonna get a chance. I don't know where he got his coins. This is not. This is not. It's not right. Anyway, let's measure that. It's a 151520x. Um, you guys are probably experiencing some buffeting, says my computer. I'm sorry about that. It's been a while already, so I'll try to. Answer, could you take a look at the Ponke on Solana, please? The contract address ends with um yeah, so this is one of Cassius Clay's and I saw it rally recently, so I mean this is a 200 million market cap, right? And I mean it gave you a tip a few weeks ago. I don't know, it really hasn't given you a chance to get in. Unfortunately for me, I just have to let this go, dude. I mean, it's a 224 million market cap. It's at all-time highs. I mean, you're not getting it in value. Um, it probably gave the people a chance quite early to get back in. Like, it spent a lot of time here. There was a consolidation here. Here was one. It's a beautiful chart, and you can see the explosive phase here. But you can buy the top here. It might just be the top. I don't know. It might just go even higher. But it's a very large market cap, right? The market cap is really I think with these meme coins, it's important to look at the market cap because it just gives you an indication of how early you are, right? And there's ways to manipulate it, right? I am aware of those, and I know that it's very easy to make it irrelevant. I get all of those arguments, um, but it is, people do look at it. But this is straight up, right? I mean, if this is the top, which is most likely isn't, it's probably just going to do another little spurt higher, or maybe it does a lot more. But I just have to rearrange my fib tool, and if it never gives me a chance, that's that, right? But there are an uncountable amount of opportunities, like even daily, like, so keep your eye open, hone your skills, and like Gary Player used to say, like the more you practice, the luckier you get, right? So you need to spend a lot of time in front of charts. You need to follow the right people on Twitter, on YouTube, and keep on studying. And eventually the opportunities will show up. It's just how the universe works. If you want to call it the law of attraction, I don't really believe in that stuff, but do with that whatever you like. We can look at where most of the volume was traded, and you can see where, I mean, this is where you want it, right? Not up here. And it might just take a very, very long time to give you it, but that is what you want to see. You'll see the stock market structure being formed. I mean, Wolf is a perfect example of what you want to look at. I mean, this is an absolutely beautiful chart. But a little bit high here, right? I should actually be taking some profits here. Zero Xenite is a huge PZN fan. Could you take a look at Ponke? Okay. I don't know if that's just the market or the FOMO, but these Tangang coins could actually go down. Yeah, absolutely they can. HOA did recently a really good pullback to get you some coins. I don't know. Okay, would you buy Pulse Chain or PDI at these levels for long term? Pulse Chain all day long. But then again, you can rotate the Pulse Chain into PDI when PDI is cheap versus its PLS ratio. That's just what I do. Icarus, please. We looked at Wings earlier. Did we look at Icarus? Market cap 2 million. I like that market structure. That's the breakout. It's retesting it here. It looks good. The indicators. Just the middle of nowhere. Still posting. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's technically sound. You've got higher lows. You've got a higher high. You've got two new higher highs. So the trend has changed. It's at the bottom of the range. The only thing I don't like is the fact that the indicators are still this high after this long. So you can look at the 3-day how high that is. The weekly hasn't printed, but I'm pretty sure this weekly is going to print very, very high. But these indicators can be deceptive sometimes on these dexes. Like they've caught me off guard before on PDime. But I mean, I'm inside the reload zone. I've got higher lows. I can try and look for divergences. But this is practically where you should be interested. But what I would do is I would manage my risk, right? If it get more if this goes lower and expect it to go lower. And either have more or the same amount to buy here, right? Always more, not less, as it goes lower. So I get that dollar cost average down. But that pulse chain and PDI question, obviously, that's just what I would do from a granny style of investing point of view. Yeah, there's IcarusCoin.io. Can you look at Mumu? No, I've answered none of your questions on Twitter, and I'm terribly sorry about that. Um, 26K market cap. I mean, looks like you've bottomed it down here. We need to go to lower time frames. Dude, I like it here. Like, these are the types of coins that I like. They're down, the market cap are low. The Twitter is active. I like the fact that it's updated here. They can just message them. They've got a Telegram, they've got a Twitter, they've got a website, it seems. I mean, this is a screaming a buy, right? And you've got good structure. You've got higher lows here. This is your breakout level. I mean, if we all go, all of you that are live here, and buy this now, we can launch this, right? Let me do that online now. Go buy this, guys. Go buy it now. This is the contract address. Can I drop contract addresses? We're pumping coins live on stream. If it, we're doing it live. Go pump it. Let me see. I want to see some buys come in here. I'm pretty sure this is not legal to do, but I'm not buying in front of you guys. I'm waiting for you guys to buy. Okay. That's a moo. We can make it out. We can make it break out here. I'll quickly scroll through. Look at Kishka. So Kishka is a coin of Richard Hart's cat. I think I own some of it. I probably still have. DJ Trader, what's up, dude? Price is a little elevated from the bottom of the range, though. Do you think we'll finally break out from the range? Do you think Ink will finally break out from the range? Yeah, I think Ink outperforms PLS. Everybody's asking about Trump. Time looks interesting here. I retested the 88.6. I think I said on my live stream yesterday that, or the day before that, that I bought time, or I bought IM, one of the two. Do you find that some tokens respect the moves versus USD and others respect moves versus PLS? I'm so used to looking at the PLS chart. But I think the USD value one is valuable as well. Just scrolling through the Twitter chat. Okay, that's all of them. Moo. Legalize eggs. Okay, yeah. So you guys see, I'm waiting for you to break it out before I'll buy, and I'll buy off stream, obviously. Yeah, I mean, this is where you get these coins, right? Opportunity is now here, or opportunity is nowhere. It's a matter of perspective, right? And yeah, let's. I'm probably gonna throw in $10 here, right? It's like 2 coffees, and if those coffees I might spill them, right, then I'm not gonna cry about that. Now, $10 might be a lot of money for some people, and we respect that fact because you can do like where I'm from, $10 goes a long way. So I do respect that fact as well, and that just comes from everybody is um, in their own place at the time that they're at, right? Some can throw in $1,000, like GRC throws in millions per trade, and I throw in $10 per trade. Right? Okay, I think I've rambled on way too much. You guys are probably way over my voice already. There came in a quest for Honk. I've done pretty well on this. I don't think I would recommend people buying it here. It's one of the Tangang coins, so you can expect it to be at the all-time highs, most likely. Yeah, I mean, you're at the highs. This is probably not all of the info because this. I remember the chart looking much better than that. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here. I think there's a 6 month. Let's just quickly look at it, just for interest. Yeah, I mean it's been 6 months, and you're at all-time highs. You could have been getting it down here, and this is where most of the people that are selling here got their positions. Okay, guys, play from a position of strength. Don't get wrecked. I hope everything is still fine because my Twitter says I've only been live 28 minutes. Either way, cheers for now. Click the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed. It pumps your bags because I literally just talk about Pulse Chain, right? Yeah, comment,